Another week, another tower roll reset. Sorry, this is going out a couple hours later than it normally is. My body is in a weird state from flying back and forth cross country and going to Guardian Con. As always, all the good rolls will be at the end of the video, if there are any. Let's see, we got the Assembly 2 with Persistence, Perfect Balance, Spray and Play, Flared Magwell, Snapshot. That is not a good weapon roll to come back to for the first weapon I have to see. Free Will 3, Hidden Hand, Perfect Balance, Rollless Tracker, Explosive Round, Snapshot. Nope, nothing there. We have the Impeacher 5 with Hot Swap, Fitted Stock, Army of 1, High Caliber Rounds, and Snapshot. Hot Swap and Army of 1 and High Caliber Rounds. It's gonna actually be a pretty decent PvP roll. However, you are going to need a little bit more range on it if you want to have a max range sidearm, so I'd probably pass on this one. We have the Bad Council 4 with Final Round, Hammer Forged, and Extended Mag. Ooh, Field Choke in there as well. As much as I like Final Round on there, none of this weapon really synergizes well. Like I'd prefer full auto and Extended Mag on this just to have an actual PvE roll. This one's like halfway between PvE and PvP. The Deposition 7 with Take a Knee, Hammer Forge, Skip Rounds. Ooh, he's got a long view. That's cool at least. Still not going to tell you to buy the thing. The First Citizen 9, Hidden Hand, Crowd Control, Flared Magwell, and Field Choke. Hey, Hidden Hand, that's a decent perk combo there. I'd almost want to just use Smart Drift Control, though, because the stability is kind of low on this max rate of fire weapon, and Hidden Hand and Crowd Control are going to work very well together, in PvE at least, for helping land some kills. Flared Magwell, always good to help reloads. That's a pretty decent machine gun, in all honesty. You're probably wondering why I have a different cloak on. Well, during our charity portion of the Guardian Con stream, I said if we raise $30,000, I'll delete Dead Zone Revolution cloak forever, and I can never equip it. So, you guys raised $60,000. Well, I had to delete the cloak. So, wearing all my victims' cloak now. I'm okay with it. I'm still not happy with my cloak choice. I need a better one. 0 Day, Dilemma, Counterbalance, Braced Frame, Pinned Mag, Focus Fire. Ooh, I like Counterbalance and like Braced Frame or Pinned Mag. Focus Fire is actually really good to like negate Braced Frame. Like you don't need to have high stability if you have Focus Fire. You could use like a Pinned magazine to up the magazine size. So you're going to have a very stable, very easy to control shot. And hey, you even have Sure Shot sight. So that's an interesting role. However, I don't feel like it's going to be terribly competitive in either PvE or PvP. Like it'll do good damage and you can hit stuff in the head, but that's about it. I'd much rather have the Raid one because that one also has Firefly on it, which is just that's just sweet. The B29 Party Favor with Rangefinder, Brace Frame, Feather Mag, Outlaw, Life Support. Ooh, no good sights on it. I do like Brace Frame and Outlaw being on the same weapon together. Rangefinder also good, but you'd want, if you had Counterbalance in, that would be just god tier roll. The Hero Formula with Return to Center, Perfect Balance, Zen Moment, Icarus. I want to get this one with Icarus on it, but then better perks over here. Also, better sights, because none of those are good. The Palindrome. I see Hidden Hand, I see Triple Tap, but it's Reinforced Barrel, not Rifled Barrel. You need Rifled Barrel to make this thing really, really good. I can't wait for Destiny 2. Each New Day with Eye of the Storm, Small Bore, Rifled Barrel, Knee Pad. Hey, go on the Palindrome. You don't belong here. Actually, that is pretty good to have here because range is always good. Range is always good on fusion rifles. Someone is inviting me to their party. 44 Curtain Call, Rangefinder, Small Bore, Replenish, Life Support, Lightweight. Nope. Need more range on this one for it to really start being competitive in PvE or PvP, even though Replenish is kind of good. Anton's Rule with Reactive Reload, Snapshot. No range increase on it, so you gotta need some range increase. Event Horizon with Take a Knee, Arm Piercing Rounds, Casket Mag. If this had like Take a Knee and Triple Tap on it and Casket Mag, that would actually be pretty good, because it even has a long view. That's not bad, but Nothing else really makes it amazing. Chaotic neutral with counterbalance, hand-laid stock, arm-piercing rounds, unflinching, take a knee. Well, it's going to be consistent with counterbalance and there, but you don't really need hand-laid stock, in my opinion. So, no, we got something wicked. Ooh, it's got grenades and horseshoes. Ooh, it's got field scout, and I'm not a fan of that column of perks. I do like the stats overall, though. Good velocity, good blast radius. Seems pretty good, but probably not amazing enough to buy or use. I don't know. I'll have a video going out tomorrow about the weapons not having different roles. They'll have set roles in Destiny 2. I've been kind of mulling over my thoughts on it. But today is 4th of July, and outside of this video, I'm just going to stream some games other than Destiny, because that's 4th of July, man. America. Okay, we have the Extremophile with Persistence, Perfect Balance, and High Caliber Rounds. Hey, that's going to be pretty good. I'd prefer this to be Counterbalance. Do we have a good sight? Hey, we have Steady Hand. That's not horrible. Not horrible. I like High Cal and Perfect Balance on this. It's going to be really easy to control, just overall. In PvP, I think High Cal on this one is... it's really hard to go against someone who's really good with High Cal rounds on an auto rifle right now. But then again, if you're good with your hand cannon shot, you can just outshoot them. So, the Keystone was Zen Moment, Hammer Forge, Unflinching. I love seeing full auto on this one, but I want some sort of higher stability other than Zen Moment, at least. We got a Fusion Rifle. It's Worlds to Come. Hidden Hand and Hammer Forge and Enhanced Battery and Spray and Play. Now, I'd prefer a slightly higher range stat. Enhanced Battery is good, though. More rounds is always nice to have. The Last Ditch with Crowd Control, Perfect Balance, Flared Magwell, Lightweight, and Cascade. I do like Crowd Control, but nothing else about this weapon really makes me want to recommend it. The Bitter Edge, just like I'm bitter reviewing this one every week. Unflinching and Small Bore. Ice Horror, Arm Piercing Rounds. It's not good. It's horrible. It's a bad roll. Alright, Unto Dust with Tracking, Heavy Payload, Battle Runner, Flared Magwell. Man, these are actually really good perks this week. Too bad about those stats, so I can't even recommend that you use it. Okay, let's see what's up with the Vanguard vendor. The Continental. You have Persistence, Perfect Balance. Wait, this is almost the exact same roll as the Crucible one. So that's weird. That's weird. Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting. Focused Fire, Appended Magazine, Persistence. Don't know how well that'll do. Glass Half Full, Small Bore. No, just... there have been so many good rolls of Parthian Shot. This is nowhere near one of them. The Angel's Advocate with Hidden Hand, Small Bore, Armor-Piercing Rounds, Zen Moment, and Who's Next? Yeah. That is a roll. It's not a very good one, though. How Dare You with Reactive Reload, Rifled Barrel, Lightweight, and Relentless Tracker, and Spray and Play. I do like Reactive Reload and Rifled Barrel being together. If that outlaw, it'd actually be a pretty interesting roll aside the archetype. X Astris. Shame about that charge rate, though. Got braced. Yeah, no. Nothing is speaking to me on that one. Ooh, we got Reactive Reload and Outlaw. Do we have a range boost? Oh, no, we don't. I love Reactive Reload and Outlaw together on a weapon. It's just so beautiful. Too bad. Like, if you had a range increase, this thing would be god tier. That would be a very fun roll. Crowd Control, Close Hand or Personal, Battle Runner, Perfect Balance. Oof. God, that range stat. No. Just not even going to try to recommend that. 7th Sense with Triple Tap and nothing else. It's got Short Gaze. Short Gaze, Triple Tap, Hidden Hand, Snapshot. That is an interesting roll, but it's not... You're better off using a lot of the other things out there. Hidden Hand, Rifle Barrel, Small Bore, Eye of the Storm, Guerrilla Fighter on a Bone Crusher. No. The reload and magazine size are pretty rough on this one, and you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to hurt either of those stats. We got Disassembly Required, Tripod, Snapshot, Javelin, Battle Runner. Well, I like Javelin on there. Do we have other... Hey, look, we got we can get the velocity up pretty high, and then we have Tripod and Battle Runner. It's an option if you need an okay rocket launcher. Rocket launchers are just like they fire rockets. That's what they do. and there's not a lot of interesting things you can do. Oh no, that was weird going up those steps. Lakshmi, you, the person that voices you is in Star Trek Into Darkness, the newest Star Trek. I was listening to that on the plane, and all of a sudden, I heard Lakshmi's voice coming in, and I was like, oh wow, that Lakshmi's in here, and it wasn't Lakshmi, it was just the woman that plays her. Anyway, we had the whale with reactive reload, small bore, relentless tracker, arm piercing rounds, hip fires, trash. The waltz, rodeo, small bore, eye of the storm, extended back, hip fire, it's bad. The waiting, hot swap, hammer forge, performance bonus, accelerate, coils, quick draw, and hammer forge, hot swap. There you go. You got a little legendary plan C right there. Seriously, quick draw, hammer forge, hot swap. That's actually not that bad of a roll. It's not trash. It's acceptable. The wounded with Zen moment, hammer forged, outlaw, full auto. Wait, I didn't even register what this was. Zen moment, outlaw, full auto. I do like full auto and outlaw together. Zen moment would be good for stability. It's an okay roll for consistency's sake. I'm not a fan of any of these scopes that are on it, but it's an okay gun. The wormwood with hidden hand, hand loaded. Hey, there you go. It's a max range and high aim assist one, and it's got arm piercing rounds, which doesn't really do anything. And then hip fire is, well, you use it on a sidearm, actually. You actually do use it on a sidearm a little bit, so it's an okay roll. We have the Warpath with cluster bombs. Perfect. Oh, man, if I had tripod, then it would be the god roll, but we only have cluster bombs and field scout. You need tripod for it to be the god roll. That's good to have a nice high inventory stat, though. You can up the velocity a little bit with some of these other perks on there. Sad to say, none of the weapons this week are like absolute must-haves. Destiny 2 cannot come soon enough. Speaking of which, it's 2 weeks until the Destiny 2 beta. Oh my god, it's only 2 more weeks of doing this video. Maybe one, I think it's like 1 more week actually. It's like 1 more week of doing this video, and then the beta will be here, and we'll be able to just not do this. I'm gonna go celebrate by probably streaming Destiny and then streaming Inside and Limbo, because I promised a certain person that I would be playing these. And he gave me a copy of Crash Bandicoot, and he's like, hey, if I give you a copy of this, will you play these 2 games on stream too? And I was like, sure, dude. Yeah. Later, guys.